Welcome to the Out of This World show. 7 stories about life in ancient Egypt. Number 7. The Niles Bounty. Life in ancient Egypt was centered around the Nile River, which provided the people with fertile soil and abundant resources. Every year, the Nile flooded, depositing rich silt on the riverbanks and allowing farmers to plant crops. The Egyptians grew wheat, barley, vegetables, and fruits such as dates and figs. They also raised livestock, including cattle, goats, and sheep. Fishing was also an important source of food, and the Nile was teeming with fish. The Egyptians also used the river for transportation, trading goods up and down the river. Life was hard, but the Nile's bounty sustained the people for centuries. Number 6. Building the pyramids. The ancient Egyptians built some of the most impressive structures in the world, including the Great Pyramids. These massive tombs were constructed over many years by thousands of laborers, using only simple tools such as copper chisels and wooden sleds. The process was grueling, and many workers lost their lives in the process. However, the Egyptians believed that the pharaohs needed a grand tomb to ensure their place in the afterlife. The pyramids were also a symbol of the pharaoh's power and wealth. Today, they remain a testament to the ingenuity and determination of the ancient Egyptians. Number 5. Religious beliefs. Religion played a central role in ancient Egyptian life. The Egyptians believed in many gods and goddesses, who controlled the forces of nature and human destiny. The pharaohs were seen as divine beings, with the power to communicate with the gods. Temples were built all over Egypt to honor the gods, and priests performed daily rituals and sacrifices. The afterlife was also an important aspect of Egyptian religion. The Egyptians believed that the soul continued to exist after death, and that the body needed to be preserved through mummification. The Book of the Dead contained instructions and spells that would guide the soul through the afterlife. Number 4. Women's roles. Women played important roles in ancient Egyptian society. Although men held most of the power, women could inherit property, run businesses, and even become pharaohs in some cases. Women were also respected as mothers and caretakers, responsible for raising the next generation of Egyptians. They had some legal rights and could initiate divorce if their husband mistreated them. Women were also involved in religious ceremonies, serving as priestesses in some cases. However, their roles were still limited compared to men, and they were not allowed to hold high political office. Number 3. Trade and commerce. Egypt was a hub of trade and commerce in the ancient world. The Nile River made transportation easy, and traders traveled up and down the river to exchange goods. The Egyptians exported grain, gold, linen, papyrus, and other luxury goods to neighboring countries such as Nubia, Syria, and Mesopotamia. They imported valuable items such as ebony, ivory, and spices. The Egyptians also had a sophisticated banking system, with lenders and borrowers exchanging loans at interest rates. The economy was largely based on barter, with goods exchanged for other goods or for silver or copper. Number 2. Medicine and healing. The ancient Egyptians had a deep understanding of medicine and healing. They used natural remedies such as herbs, honey, and animal parts to treat a variety of ailments. They also had a detailed knowledge of anatomy, and were skilled at surgery and setting bones. The Egyptians believed that magic played a role in healing, and many medical treatments involved spells and incantations. They also had a goddess of healing, Sekhmet, who was often invoked in medical treatments. The Egyptians believed that a healthy body was necessary for a healthy soul, and placed great emphasis on maintaining physical. Number 1. Daily life. Ancient Egyptian daily life was centered around family, work, and religion. Most people lived in small villages or farming communities, where they worked in the fields or practiced crafts such as weaving, pottery, and jewelry making. The workday was long and arduous, but there were also festivals and holidays to break up the monotony. The Egyptians also enjoyed leisure activities such as music, dancing, and board games. Religion permeated every aspect of life, with daily offerings made to the gods and goddesses. The pharaoh was seen as the earthly representative of the gods, and his reign was marked by religious festivals and ceremonies. Despite the hardships of daily life, the ancient Egyptians found joy in their work, their families, and their faith. Thanks for watching. Now please like, subscribe and share for more of the Out of This World show. And please check out our store, the link is in the description under the video and upper right corner of the channel.